You have that feeling you can't be fucking arsed. Third attempt this week. Third attempt to make a video. Stupid friggin' audio. See what happens today. Everybody else there says use it error. Use it error again to me. Go and fucking choke on a bloody gobspocker. Good morning, people of the world, for the third, I repeat, third time this bloody week. Ridiculous. This GoPro bloody thing is getting on my tits. 3 fucking times now. Three times in 3 days of trying to do a video. Audio, no audio. I found something on the internet that one guy has had a problem with, but it's very intermittent for me, that if you use the quick start button, you know, if you use the record button is it quick start it's called? Sometimes the audio doesn't, the media mod doesn't pick up the mic or something, I don't know. So I'm trying that today. Because I went out yesterday, I took the mic out, wiggled it, put it in, out, shook it all about and all that sort of shit. And I got home, then the PC was playing up anyway, that pissed me off. USB ports aren't bloody reading at the front, so I had to go to the back. And the PC wouldn't even do a Windows reset. It's like, that's the whole point of it. If it's fucked, just to do a reset, and it resets, says no, we can't reset for you. So I'll just fucking burn you then, shall I? Jesus Christ. So yeah, so I just bloody that's a bit weird. Oh yeah, I left. So yeah, so then came home, no audio. Basically, I've just had enough. It's plugged it in. Eventually got it to download and no audio. It's like, what is the point? And I won't mind, but to me it was a good vlog. I had lots to say that morning, and I can't remember what I said, why I said it, what the relevance to anything was, so I can't even, I can repeat it. So instead you've got this rant about this piece of shite. What is the point? Anyway, I don't want to be moaning on this. So it's 8 o'clock, it's 15 degrees, I'm just going for a quick spin in the morning. And basically to see if this is really working any better. It's quite dark and dull, been shitty weather. So anyway, let's try and remember what I had to say last time. First of all, regarding the Honda Goldwing DCT waste of money piece of shite called the Goldwing. I'm sorry to all you Goldwing lovers out there, and let's face it, it is horses for courses, isn't it? But I love the GS, got no intention of changing it, but what I had noticed is the height. I struggle with my knee with the height, and if the bike slightly goes, it's hard for me to catch it because my knee hasn't, because my knee's weak, and that's what worries me. So the plan is to look for something for the future when it comes to the point where I can't support this bike anymore. I want to keep biking, so already raindrops already. So the idea is to find something next, and of course everyone was going on about how amazing, excuse me, how amazing the Goldwing is, comfortable, it's so fast, it's fun, it's this, it's that. So I thought I'd got to give it a try. And Graham loved it, Albie loved it, Richie loved it, as you know, and all the other guys, their vloggers loved it. I was so disappointed. I really wanted to like it. It's not like I was in the mindset of not interested because I had the GS. I wanted to like it so badly. But there you go. It just felt like a little kiddie's bike. My knees were up here somewhere because the seat's so low, which again is because of the weight, I suppose. That's fine. But my leaves are so low. I was bending my knees, putting a lot of pressure on my hips, which is no good for the arthritis. Everything that everyone said about it, I did not see. I found the gearbox all bloody clunky and knocky. Whether I just got a bad one, I don't know. I found the brakes way too harsh. I found a complete and utter disconnect with the road, the movement. It was, you took it into a bend and it was like, it was in steps, it was notchy, it was bloody just unbelievable. And as for the obviously gutless piece of shit anyway, but if you go to the sport mode, everyone's so it's brilliant, but that's just an illusion. It makes the throttle so bloody snappy. It doesn't, and it, no, I am not spending 32 grand on that. So yes, I'm much better off. So there's a good play to it, I suppose. Again, I do apologise for all those Honda Goldwing lovers, and maybe it's just a bad bike. But I'm not going to sit there and fucking blow smoke everyone's ass and say, oh, it's brilliant, when I thought it was a piece of shit. I'm sure people think these are a piece of shit, which is fine. Go and put it on your videos. On my video, I'm telling you what I think about that bike I rode, and it is shite. Moving on to better things. I know I've got a clue and I'm bloody going here. I just realised I used to run these roads. Jesus, can't run a bloody path these days. Let's go this way. Bit dark and overcast today. Ooh, it's a bit nippy, a bit nippy. I do love this bike. There's no two ways about it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not no intention of changing it yet. Hopefully, it'll be years down the road. But like I say, I wanted to find out if that's the route. And then of course, then I heard us thinking of stopping making the Goldwing anyway because of emissions. So only in a couple of years left, and they'll be stopping it. We'll see. So the next thing I want to try again is just to not so much scratch that itch, but tick it off the box, because I'm not too sure. The next one in that category is probably going to be the BMW GTL, the 1600 GTL, the 6-cylinder engine. They've got good things about that as well. That's definitely got a lot more go than a Goldwing. What I do like about that one, I believe you can take the panniers off, so you don't have to have the panniers on constantly, which is what I like. I only want the panniers for touring, which is not that often, which is why they're not on this. Because on the Goldwing, the whole package is on constantly, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, I just want to give it a go and having it scratch the itch. They've got, unfortunately, the new BMW Halliwell in Chester, which is replacing the one in Ellesmere Port that closed. Got his bikes booked in for a service there. It's taken me about 6 weeks to get it booked in because they're so busy. So that's booked in for the end of August. I might go for a little look at in the showroom at the same time, but I'm not first. And I asked if they got a GTL to go for a demo ride on. No, they've got a bagger. The bagger's no good because the bagger, the only same thing about the bagger is the engine. The rest of it, it's obviously the suspension and the chassis is the same. But I mean, the foot peg position and the steering, the bars are a different position. So that's going to not give me a true representation of how I'm going to feel on the GTL, which is what it's all about. It's how I feel with my legs and my knees. So that don't help, does it? So moving on, we'll see what anyway happens. Oh, it sounds so gorgeous now with that exhaust back on. What was I thinking of? Thank God I didn't. Well, I did sell it, but I had to cancel it. So yeah, so Scotland end of September with Graham and Albie again. Hope by the time you lot see this, you might even be at, or might even have been to the Wild Bad weekend. Hope it was a good one and you didn't miss me too much. Who? One year I'll just turn up and surprise everybody and then nobody will give a shit. Who's this? Andy who? Oh, it's a bit nippy up here. Have I got a jumper in the back? I think I'll be putting it on in a minute. Oh, a bit more now, I'm here, but I mean, a mile from my house and you're on these type of roads. Not too bad, is it? Not too shabby, no, down to 13 degrees and I think I got goosebumps. But I was so hot last week, I don't care, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I think I'll pull over and put my jumps on somewhere. Which way shall I go? That way goes up to the wind farm, that way goes, I don't like that way, God, that way now, go Nanglin. Bloody hell, he got murdered by a bird. Let's go this way. This takes us down onto the average speed camera, my favourite road. Not. I've not been out on the bike proper ride. I've not seen Jason for about 4 or 5 weeks. My riding buddy. Even he's given up on me. I can't blame him. Because now I've got time to, well, I haven't got time to ride because it's school holidays, so I'm on holiday basically, so. Sorry, sweetheart, I can't take you out today. Daddy's going on his bike. Can't do that, can I? I think I need to pull over down here. I'll put a pullover on. Pull over and put me pullover on. Pullover. Who calls a jumper a pullover these days? Does anybody? Pullover. Jesus. The way it pops and burbles and gurgles through this exhaust, it's lovely. I just wish you could hear it. It's not this one. Doesn't matter, still interested in it. It's still different. I could have gone that way really. No, I'm sure I've been this way before. Well, that's what this bike is made for, isn't it, really? To stay away from the slippy stuff in the middle, Andy. Oh, I don't think I've been this way before. It's a bit nippy under these trees, I know that. I was not meeting anything. A bunny cat! I thought I saw a bunny cat! I did! Sorry guys, too much oxygen. I've been to the beach for the last 2 days. Too much sea air. We're coming to the sat-nav, the road finishes now. It does too, it's a private frigging road, is it? It is. Well, blow my socks off. Is that private? It's got to be. There's not even mention on the sat nav. Look. Ah, well. That was fun while it lasted. Oh. I'm not as adventurous as Buddy Richie to go and try it. I've never had that when the sat nav goes blank before. Like, where are you going? I've been in the CS line saying private road. It probably is alright. But so many things go wrong this week, well, the last couple of weeks, I don't want to take the chance. I'm alright, thanks. Back on track after that little detour. That's some part of the fun, isn't it? Beautiful. Well, this is an adventure, isn't it? I wasn't expecting this morning. I was in Denby. When I was in Denby, it was quite nice. Oh, Mr. Bunny! Oh, Mr. Bunny! Yeah, what's up, Doc? There's a lot of Disney references this morning. What's going on? Am I here or is this a bloody dream? Bloody hell. Ooh, it's a bit nippy now! It's raining and it's windy. Anyway, time to get home. It's only about 4 miles down the road. Thanks for this quick chat. Quick whinge. And let's hope you hear it. Take care, guys, and we'll see you on the next one, whenever that may be, or whenever. It's not so much when I make it, it's all more to do with when the computer works, and more when does the bloody audio work. Your guess is as good as mine on that one. Who knows? See ya.
Come close now, let me tell you a lie. Wild child, you got me running through the turnstile. Baby girl, we better make it worthwhile. You're gonna get my love today. You are a sweet dream with a